Everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make the Boondoggle Man, Norman. I'm not going to show you the little girl yet, Normina, but first things first, I don't recall if I ever showed this in a video. If I didn't, I'm sorry, I'll make one. That was a big lip I just had there. But it's a 4x4 tornado. This is a mess. We're starting with a 4x4 tornado. So you can see like that. You want to know how to do circle, square, those whole things, and then you want to be able to do like the regular tornado, possibly 3x3, and then this one is, I believe it's the pineapple stitch. But anyway, so you're gonna do the tornado, and you want it to be about you want to do about an inch of it, whatever works out for you. I'm not doing the full Norman. I'm gonna just do like the basic parts to show you like how it's done, and then I'm gonna hopefully pull up a picture of him. I'm currently in Las Vegas right now in my purple bedroom, so I'm not gonna be able to like pull up a picture of him like, oh, he's right here next to me, because he's currently in New York and I'm not. So and I want to get this video up like today. So I'm just gonna show you. I did about a half an inch of this, and then hold on, I've never really filmed in this room before. This is going to be interesting. Oh, there she did. Okay. So here I have my 4x4. Alright. And now what you're going to do is you're going to create his neck. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take the outside strands and you're just going to go straight across with them. So take this silver glitter one that's on the outside. And then you see how in the center here I have the purple and this like brownish color. You want to just leave those down for right now, and just like do the setup with the glow in the dark strands. All right. Then you're just gonna leave these purple ones down. Leave these two down. Okay. Take the white one is the one that's gonna go first. This white one, which is on the outside corner, you're gonna go over, under, over, under. All right. And then, finish with that white one. Hope you can really see this. I haven't filmed like this in so long. It's so strange. Ugh. Okay. And then do the black one, because you want to do the opposite corner. So leave the pink and the red down. So black one, here we go. Do it under that. Okay, and then do the other black one, leaving the pink and the red down. And then I'm going to kind of show you really fast what it's going to look like before we like finish it. So I'm just going to pull it tight just to show you. Don't do this yet. So you can see it kind of leaves, well it does, it leaves out these, all the center strands, and you just use the outside ones, so you have the basic like quad stitch there. But what you're going to do is you're going to take all of these center strands and you're going to feed them underneath, like directly where they are. So like this red one here should be going like through these glow in the dark ones, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to go underneath and in between. So it's going to come out of the center. I'm going to do that with the pink one, and then you're just going to work your way around, and you're going to do that for all of the strands that are like supposed to be in the center. So just keep pulling them all through, and be careful that you're not pulling like this black strand here. You're careful you're not like pulling that one back through. So just keep pulling them through, and this one's like this glow in the dark one here is like tangled in here. So just like untangle it, and then pull them through. Okay. So now that these ones are all pulled through the center, just kind of want to like pull them up straight and then tighten the quad stitch that you had just created. So you're going to want to know how to do the quad stitch here. It's super freaking important, obviously, because it's built off of it. Okay, and then as you're tightening it, you kind of like want to pull these ones up with them. This is probably the hardest part of the stitch, just because it's like there's so many things going on. But the next part, what you're going to need to do right away, try and keep it as still as possible, is you're going to want to do a second stitch of that quad. So I'm just going to do that super fast, and you're going to obviously build it around those corner strands, because that's what you need to do. Okay, because sometimes, like I know the first time I ever made this, I built it around, like I accidentally like put them in the wrong way, and it lopsided his neck, and it looks like he was nearly headless Nick from Harry Potter. And that is not what you're trying to achieve. But you can see mine, it's kind of like pulling and getting all discombobulated. Hold on. Okay, sorry. And then go through the other one. It's hard to show you this part. This is like a super advanced thing. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, he's so cool, I want to make him. No, he's advanced. It's super advanced. But anyways, pull those strands tight. Because of the nature of this product, nature of like this stitch, you might have to like pull them tight at the loop and then pull them tight from the tails. I know that's what I just had to do. Make sure nothing's twisted. Again, that's important. But sometimes when you're pulling them themselves, they'll actually like tighten themselves out from the base. I know that's happening right here. So usually, you do your second stitch and it's coming along. So you can actually really see like what it's going to look like. His neck, he's going to have a squashed head. But anyways, so keep doing that for about another like 3/4 to 1/2 of an inch. Hold on. I'm going to stop this video really fast. I need to check my email. I'm going to work on this, and then I will be back to show you. Okay, so now you can kind of see what this looks like. Wow, that one did not get pulled. You can see how it's like this quad, and then there's like all these strands coming out of the center of it. That's what you want. You want to keep doing it a little bit longer, probably about double this. So I'd say about 8 stitches. I'm not going to do 8 stitches, obviously. Next thing you want to do is you just want to do a stitch, but don't pull it tight. Oof, everything's getting caught. So yeah, so do a stitch and don't pull it tight. When I made this, I made this after an exam one day. This first time I ever did this, and I literally just, I don't know, it was the weirdest thing. Sometimes when I think about the boondoggle projects I made, I wonder if I was on drugs when I made them, but I wasn't. Yeah, no, I was not on drugs. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, that. Okay. Okay, so don't pull this tight. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to divide out the strands. Now, I like the pink and the red together. Actually, that's not going to work. I'm going to do, for me, I'm going to do, actually, I think I might do one of each. Yeah. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to push them through to come out like the side of the arm. So I'm doing one of each, and you can see they're coming out like underneath the stitch. So they're going like that way, out from underneath. And you want to do that on both sides. So take the other ones and have them go out from both sides. So now what happens is you look straight on in it, and you see how they're just peeling away from the center. So you're gonna like tighten that stitch up, but they're not in the center anymore. They're coming out of the sides. You can see this. Yeah, okay. So tighten that stitch. It's going to be difficult to tighten it because it will be. So just, kind of tighten the stitch up a little bit. These strands on the side, they're getting like kind of in the way. You're going to be fine with that. It's going to be fine. So just keep tightening everything. There you go. This one needs to be tightened. Okay. And then do another stitch right away. And you want to do it, you want to pull that second stitch that you're about to do as tight as you have ever pulled a stitch. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this. I've lost my boondoggle touch, I think. Actually, that's a lie. I have not lost the touch. There's no way I could ever lose the touch. What am I doing? This one. So yeah, so my sister and I live together, and she's texting me from 2 bedrooms away, telling me all of this drama that she's complaining about with our other, I don't know, not with our other roommate, but with our sister who does not live with us here. She lives in another state. Okay, so you're gonna pull that stitch tight, okay, super tight. So now, when you look at it, you can see all of the other strands coming out of the sides, but this one isn't. This got a little messed up right here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to fix that except pull it a lot tighter. Because this was my demonstration project for you, it wasn't going to be perfect. So that's okay with me. And then what I like to do for the body is I like to do it, his body in a tornado. So you can start off the tornado, and I'm going to do a little bit of that, then I'm going to come back. And so now at this point, you'd want to start an arm. And basically what you're going to do is you're just going to make the square. So you can either do it over your finger or I can just do it manually. You're going to want to know how to start the square. I did it today with all 4 of the different colors like mixed in there. Normally I wouldn't suggest doing that. I would suggest doing like the 2 pinks and 2 reds so that the arms, I don't know, they kind of look different, but this time they'll look completely the same. So just do, I think the arms I do 30, no, either 15 to 25 stitches. I don't remember which. You can kind of gauge them based on the rest of the body if you think the arms look long or short. So just keep doing that, and then when you're done with the arms, tie them off like you would tie them off, and I will link that video. So you can tie them off, and then when you're done, cut the strands because you're going to need them when you get to the feet. So now I'm going to show you how to do the feet. So this, you're also going to need to know how to do square 4, and I also kind of recommend watching like the chain link videos, because it kind of shows you how to like separate them off. So I'm going to start with this corner here. Is this in the frame? Yes, this is in frame. With this glow in the dark and the black. So you're just going to make the square, and you're only going to use the glow in the dark and the black colors because those are the colors that you wanted to use. So just make the leg. Okay. And it's kind of going to pull a little bit towards the center, but see how it basically squared itself off. So I like to do the legs in circle. So just do them as a circle stitch. Okay, circle, circle, circle. Perfect. All right. Pull it tight. All right, and then keep going. I suggest doing maybe about another 25 to 30 stitches. I say at least 5 stitches more than you do the arms, but maybe even more than that. Maybe even 10 more. You just need to eyeball it and then keep going. So I'm just going to quickly keep going for you. And then this next part that I'm going to show you to do is kind of crucial. I'm not going to show you how to complete this little guy completely. He's a long, struggling process, and you understand how long it's been taking me to get him uploaded in the first place. So you're just going to have to bear with me on this one because it's about as much as I can do. All right. So now you're going to get to this point, and I like to just take either nail cutters or something, and that extra arm you had, you know how I told you to cut those strands? This is where they're going to come in handy. They're going to be fairly long, as you can see. And what you want to do is, this is easiest, I believe, if you build it off of your finger. This one is going to be your longer strand. So just kind of make a big loop with this glow in the dark, and then kind of stretch it off to the side a little. You can see how that's going, and then I'm going to put the black in right away. And then take your pink and kind of thread it underneath, and then pull it so that the sides are like even. Right, and then I like to like rest it on my finger here, and just build it like right into the stitch. You know, you want to just put it in the stitch. So take that in. If you need a little extra help, you can build this completely on your finger. I don't need that much help, so I'm not. And do the exact same with the red. I feel really winded right now. I don't know why. I feel super winded. Have I been talking really fast or something? I don't know. Anyways, you're going to put that red in there. Both sides. Okay, and then you're going to start to pull it tight. Be very careful, though, because you don't want this thing to happen. So when you're pulling them, you know, you kind of manipulate it a little bit. If you're having trouble, of course, build it up onto your finger. It's going to be a bit easier. And you want to make sure that the strands aren't twisted at all. You kind of want it to lay flat because it's going to then look like a little shoe. So pull it not super tight, you know, just pull it snug. And then when you're almost ready for it, you can start to finish the shoe. So I'm going to do a second stitch so you can see what it looks like. Okay. I'm not talking that much about my life in this video either, which is interesting. Right, there you go. Okay, and pull this tight. Dun, dun. Okay, so now you can see kind of what the foot looks like. Oh my god, this is built up the weirdest body. Also, when you're doing the feet, make sure they're pointing away from the body. This one's pointing in towards the body. So, I mean, I guess if you want them to look kind of like bow-legged or whatever it's called, then you can do that. Also, to finish the feet, I don't suggest tying them off. I do suggest burning the ends. I do have a video for that as well, so I will link it. And then, you know, then you're done, and you'll have your little Norm guy, and he'll be a cute little boondoggle man, or girl, if that's what you would like. I will show you eventually how to do Normina. She's built off of 3 strands. I mean, not 3 strands. She's built off, not a pineapple, but the 3x3. And she's smaller because her body parts are smaller, and she uses less strands. But she's also kind of harder to make because she uses triangle, and triangle is not an easy stitch to manipulate because when you pull it tight, it still comes apart no matter what you do. Obviously, when you have square ones, they don't. Whew, I'm seriously so winded. I don't understand. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any requests, please let me know. I'm going to try and put videos up, especially during Christmas break. It's going to be Thanksgiving break shortly, but yeah. I'm also going to show you how to make a couple other like little Cricut crafts. So keep watching, guys, and I hope you have a good day.